and hopefully everyone takes away a lot of value from this mega space session, because we have excellent speakers lined up, as Nick already introduced them. Um, Please give it a few more minutes, so that we can have everyone who has set the reminders to join this mega space to be able to hop on. I'm pretty sure their alarms are already ticking and reminding them that this mega space is on. So maybe a few more minutes. So yeah, just to introduce myself, I'm Siege. I'm the Chief Communications Officer.
I hope everyone's excited to be here. And like I say, give us some hearts. And I'd love to see people's reactions, especially as we're going through this whole session. Feel free to give your reactions as we go about this space.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and hey Nick,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
was
go
just
ahead.
gonna say, I wanted to encourage everyone to retweet the spaces, to share this very, very rare opportunity to hear from our speakers, and to gain a lot more insight into the space, into the industry, and into the technology that's continually, innovating, and growing. So I wanted to encourage everyone to retweet this space. And if you have any opinions on any of the topics, any of the insights from our expert panel here, feel free to tweet. And sorry, forgive me, but what's our official hashtag for today's Megaspace? If you can, Nick, kindly remind me.
So today's official hashtag is AltSwitch MegaSpaces. So hashtag AltSwitch MegaSpaces. So it's all
All right.
one word, obviously. Yeah.
Also,
All right.
guys,
So, mhm.
I just want to add on that. We don't want to just encourage, but we also want to give more rewards to all of our audience right now. Yeah, you heard that right. Right now, if you saw the announcement that we're gonna be giving away $100 worth of Alts V2 tokens to anyone who's gonna participate, that is specially for exclusively for all of our attendees right now. So, how are we gonna
All
do this?
right.
Of course, we want this to be fun and packed with learning. Okay? So, the $100 will be won at the end after we finish this mega space through a randomizer. All right? What do you have to do? You just have, just like Sij have mentioned earlier, let's all retweet this mega space right now. Let's go, guys. At the bottom right corner of your screen, you will see a bubble icon. Let's all press that. Let's all retweet. And okay, have you heard of the Philippine Blockchain Week coming by next week? It's one of the biggest crypto events that's gonna be happening in the Philippines. And there's a lot of people that's gonna be there as well. Some good speakers and who wants to win some free tickets. Can I see some raised hands to our community? Anyone who wants to win some free tickets, please raise your hands. All right, all right, all right. So, Sige, how are we gonna let the people win these free tickets?
Wow. This is a great opportunity. So guys, stay tuned for the guidelines on how you're gonna win. But we encourage you guys to interact throughout this mega space. But in a respectful manner. Hopefully, you guys would raise your hand first before we would unmute you, so that we would avoid talking over each other. Um, and yeah, it's really exciting how we have a lot of familiar faces. We have a lot of new faces on the space. So we'd like to welcome each and every one to our first edition of the Mega Space here with us at AltSwitch. And yeah, I think this is a good place to kick everything off. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I think this is good. All right, so let's get into our. Actually, I think probably the way to start things off, let us introduce our speakers one at a time. We'll give them the opportunity to introduce themselves, talk a little bit about what they're doing, what their background is, what their project is, and so let's start off with. We'll go in order. Let's start with Ricky, then we'll go to Jam, and then to Shaik. So yeah, Ricky, if you'd like to start us off, just give us a little bit about your background. And then after we go over everybody's background, we can get into some questions that we can ask each one of our guests here today. And then we'll go on from there. But yeah, go ahead, Jam.
Hello. Yes. Can you hear me? This is Ricky. Yeah.
Hi,
Hello, can you
Ricky.
hear me?
Uh-huh. Okay, I will give a little introduction of myself. Actually, I'm a technical operation leader in the Beosin, and today is my great honor to be with you guys to have to let me discuss with this topic. And actually, after graduation, I work as a cybersecurity engineer for almost 3 years, and also right now I'm responsible for the tech side and the operation and the solution of the Beosin. So recently there's a lot of incidents, security incident happened on the blockchain ecosystem. So it's our responsibility to solve these problems. And also today it's my great honor to discuss with this blockchain business topics with you guys. Thank you.
Nice, nice. All right. And so, if yeah, thank you for that introduction. Let's go over to Jam. Jam, if you'd like to give a little quick introduction about yourself and your project and what you're doing, feel
Hello,
free to go
everybody.
ahead and do so. Yeah, good to see you, Jam. Thank you for
Yeah,
participating.
sure, sure. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone wherever you are in the world. My name is Jam, or I also go by the name Jaime. I'm the current head of content at Diamond NFT Super Community, which is one of the largest NFT communities in Southeast Asia. We are a whale group, and we are a group of traders, investors, and builders in the NFT and Web3 space. Aside from that, I am the current head of digital assets at one of the local financial institutions. So I am creating and executing the digital asset strategy. I'm also an avid writer, a creative and technical writer, and you'll find me writing a lot of content on Twitter and on LinkedIn. So if you're interested in learning more about Web3, life, and careers, please do give me a follow.
Nice. All right. Thank you, Jam. Thank you for that introduction. And let's go to Shaik Hamdan. Feel free to go ahead and give us a little introduction. Tell us a little bit about your project and what you're doing.
Sure. So my name is Sheikh Hamdan. I'm based out of Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is the capital of UAE. So when you ask about my technology involvement, so I'm in